Hi guys, in this video I'm going to go through and show you how I finished decorating my space, and then I'm also going to show you how to add lighting into the space, which will be our last step we do before we take our renders. So if we come in here, I'm trying to figure out how I want to landscape and if I want to do like a little portico right here. This is still a work in progress, not sure if it's staying, but as far as the inside goes, it is complete. So we're going to go inside to my little 2-bedroom, we'll call it a patio home, I guess, that I designed, maybe a townhome, whatever you want to call it. But we have my kitchen here, and I just want to show you how I kind of filled my kitchen a little bit to kind of make it look like it was like functional and like lived in, if that makes sense. I added some spices, a tray, some grapes, some cutting boards, and just like some utensils over here. I did see this really cute strawberry cheesecake that I wanted to add. And then I just have like some canisters over here, a tray, and then I did like my little coffee bar right here. I did also add already, before I added in the rest of my lights, I did my like pendant lights above the island. So I have those in place right now. And then I also have a little bit of decorative lights already in place as well. I have these lights on each side of my TV. And then the bedrooms all have this main light right here, and their 2 lamps. Both bedrooms have that, but then I'm going to add in more lighting. Oh, and then my bathroom has that little light right there. But I'm going to show you how to add in like the majority lighting in this video as well. So that's how I decorated my kitchen. And then we come over here and I decorated my coffee table, just very simple. I did a tray, a candle, a plant, a little like aroma thing, some books. And then over here, books are a really good way to, an easy way to fill shelves because they take up so much space. So I use books pretty frequently when I'm decorating shelves because it kind of makes it really easy for me. So I did some books, a plant, a Buddha statue, some picture frames, some baskets, a couple of vases, plant, baskets, another plant, books, tray, and then the statue head, right? So that's how I decorated those shelves and made my that look full and functional. Put a little grandfather clock right here, which I love. If we come into the office, you'll see I decorated those shelves mostly with books. Again, they fill so much space and it makes it really easy. And plus it's an office, right? So I feel like it works that way. And then I filled all these upper shelves with like just these boxes to look like storage, right? And then I have some picture frames and just look at some decor items, some knickknacks to kind of fill the rest of those shelves. I have like my computer, my printer, my actual computer down there. And then, you know, so that's how I filled in my space in my office. Oh, and then I also added this little plant in the corner. So that's how I did the office. Come over here and I have this little drop zone right here. I've got like a tray for your mail, a tray for your keys or mail and keys, mirror, and like a little side table or entryway table. In the bathroom, I don't have a ton of decor. I just have these 2 paintings. I think I did switch them from the bathroom video. I found these and I liked them a little bit better. And then I just have like a plant that I did to fill out the bathroom. So not a ton. I did add a couple of bathroom fixtures like the toilet paper roll and like the shower rod, like the towel rod. I feel like just to kind of make it look more like a bathroom, right? The bedroom hasn't been changed since you guys saw it last. I just have my little, the decor is just kind of on top of the dresser and, you know, a plant right there. But don't have a ton there. We come over here. I got this painting with this art light at the end. And then I just have the decor that I placed on the dresser over here, a little tree, and that's how I kind of filled in my space with the decor. Okay, so now that you've seen my finished space, now I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna show you how to add like lighting. So as I said in the beginning of this video, you will notice that I already have a little bit of lighting added. This is not gonna be enough light to light the renders the way that you want, so I am gonna have to add more, and I will show you how to do that. So I am gonna add my lights in 2D because it is a lot easier to do lights in 2D. So what I'm gonna do is I already have all my decorative lights done, and I would suggest you do that as well. I would suggest you do all your decorative lights first, like maybe a chandelier light, your lamps, like your pendant lighting over your island if that's what you want, all before you do like your big, like your massive lights that are gonna be used to use this space. So I'm gonna come over here into decor and I'm gonna go to lighting and I'm gonna go to ceiling lights. And this is the light that I use for the rest of my lights. These are called can lights. They're called eyeball lights. They can be called recessed lighting. They have a few different names. And these are the lights that I'm going to use to light the rest of the space. Now, I don't want to use very much, so I'm actually going to I'm going to double these in size so I can use less lights, if that makes sense. If I double the size, then they're twice the size, and so they're less lights I have to use. Now, before I start copying and pasting this light, I do want to make sure that it is exactly the height that I need it at for my ceiling without it showing. So I'm going to add my one light in, and I'm going to kind of, as you can see right there, it does not touch the ceiling. You can see that gap right there. Normally, it's like, who cares? Like, no big deal, right? When you're looking at this floor plan, no one's going to notice. But when you take your renders, it is noticeable because it casts a shadow if it's not touching the ceiling. So I am going to raise that up, and I went a little too far. Oh wait, I lost it. Where'd it go? There we go. Okay, I lost it for a second. Okay, so I'm gonna move this up. I think that's exactly where I want it. Yes, okay. So now that is touching the ceiling, and that is where I want my light to go. Okay, so now I'm gonna go back to 2D. And I am going to place this light kind of, I like to do like 4 lights in the corners for each room. And then if I feel like I need more, I'll add like one in the center, almost like a, kind of like the number 5 on a dice, kind of that pattern. So I'm going to just duplicate that, and I'm going to do that. Now, if you want to be really perfect with your lights, you have this little tool right here that I want to show you that I can use this ruler, and I'm going to measure, and that's 6.7, a little bit less of where those lights touch, right? I can make this like perfect. Okay. Then I can take this light, and I'm going to control copy. So I'm going to select that one, hit control, take this one. I'm going to group those bad boys together. I'm going to duplicate, and I'm going to bring it down here. Okay, so I have my 4 lights, and then I duplicate it, so it's probably already, you know, pretty perfect there, but then I have that right there. Then what I can do is I can unduplicate those, and I can actually do like these 4 and copy those. So I'm gonna click that one, control, 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 group, duplicate, and I'm gonna take those 4 lights, and I'm going to place them over here in the living room. Okay, so I have those 4 lights right there. Then I'm going to take, I'm going to unduplicate, I'm going to ungroup, and I'm going to take this and I'm going to duplicate it over here. And I'm probably going to do 3 lights in my hallway, and I'm going to, I want them to be like evenly spaced, and so I'm going to use my ruler. And I'm going to make a new one, and I'm going to look over here, and I think I'm going to shrink that down, and that way I can use this ruler to then place my 3rd light, if that makes sense. So I'm going to copy and paste, and then I have a 3rd light there, and they are all equally distanced apart. Now I could do this to make this like really super perfect, and I could measure the distance between the light and the wall, so it's like a perfectly straight line. So I got like that, and then I'll come over here, and as you can see, it's a little bit off. So I can move that up a little bit. And as you can see, it's a little bit ski-wompy, right? So I can, if it will let me grab it, I'm gonna move that up. And then now my lights are the exact same distance. That looks off. Yeah, what in the world? Did I measure it? Hold on, I'm gonna go from the center of the inside of the wall. Okay, I made a little bit of a mistake. Come back. There we go. And now they're like perfect right there, okay? Now, I might want to add, let's see, I'm gonna take those 4 lights again, and they are already grouped, and I'm going to duplicate those again, and I'm gonna come and bring them into the bedroom. I do want to ungroup those because I want them in a different position. I want them over here, more in the corners, I feel like. Because I already have these lamps, and I have this big light right there. I do think the bedrooms need a little bit more light, so I am going to make another one right here, and I'm gonna do, let's say, let's do almost like a kind of a boxed in pattern. Okay, I think that looks a lot better for the bedroom. And then I'm going to take those and I'm going to group these lights together. And I'm going to duplicate those. And I'm going to bring them over to this bedroom. Okay, and we're going to call those good for the bedrooms. And then I'm going to add one light into each closet. Hold on, I have someone knocking at my door. 1 second. All right, so I'm going to add another light over here for this closet. And then I'm going to add a light in the, I'm going to do probably 2 lights in the office space. And then I'm going to add in lights into the bathroom. Okay, so I'm actually going to come over here and I'm going to add a light when you first walk in so it's nice and well lit, because there's a body mirror right there anyways. And I'm going to add 3 lights in the bathroom, and then I'm going to add like in that area, and then I'm going to add another light for the shower. Okay, so I think that is all of my lighting that I have. I'm going to go into 3D and just make sure that everything is where I want it to go. Okay, yep, I have my lights in place. I might add, I think I'm going to add a center light in the living room to kind of do that, that 5 pattern like I was telling you. And then I'm going to show you a render. So I'm going to go back to 2D really quick. And I am going to add a 5th light right here in the center of those lights. I'm going to delete the ruler that I have. I don't know where the other one went, but that's okay. All right, and I think that that is good as far as my lighting goes. Everything looks nice and full. And then I will go ahead and in the next in the next video, I will show you how to take renders. Oh, it looks like I forgot to add a light in the laundry area. So I'm going to go right there and I'm going to duplicate that really quick. Okay, and that is how you add lighting. It's very simple and easy, lots of copy and pasting, which is nice. You can group and do them in big sets like I did for the bedrooms. And then after you're done with your lighting, you will go through and take your renders, and that will be in the next video.